Bones. Y'all know what it is. Boy, makes the Tapeless. We up in here. This is, I guess you could say, the second season, Tommy. I don't know. It's been a minute since we fucking recorded one. But y'all don't know that. That's the homie Bones. He's up in there. Y'all know what it is. All the way from, what, you come from Modesto?
Yep.
Damn, all the way from
Yes, sir, from Modesto.
Fucking 510. We up in here. Makes the Tapeless. I got my beautiful girl, Nicole. Tommy Slapskin. Y'all already know what it is.
Hello.
I got another Nicole. And then I got Bones. Tell him what it is, Bones. What you been doing?
Myself, actually, lately I've been getting with Celador. You know, he's my right-hand man.
Big shout out to Third Eye Team.
Third Eye Team, you know, representing citizens of the world, hip-hop. So I've been getting with Celador. He's been sending me some beats that he's been making. You know, he's got beats out the wazoo. He sent me some beats, trying to do some random visuals. So some like lo-fi beats, you know, not necessarily music video, but some cool visuals.
Yeah.
I got a couple time lapses. I got some, you know, at the beach stuff. I started work on another montage, which is just random clips of like all the guys, you know, just doing random stuff and whatnot. Yeah. But there's that. I've been getting with. I was at Wig's house the other day. Shout out to Wigonomics with him and Mr. Clean. Yeah, Clean was over there. So we're talking a new album that Clean has coming out with the video that just dropped. You know.
That was shot here in the back.
Yeah, that one. That was.
Big shout out to Umler in the World. Big shout out to Senor Gigio.
Yeah,
big shout out to Wiggs.
Everybody.
Architect. Big shout out to Architect.
Yeah. So they want me to. They asked me to shoot a promo video for the album coming out. So I've been getting him with him about that, and Wig and I shot a music video. Not this past summer, the COVID summer, but the summer before that.
Skipped last year, right?
Yeah.
We won't remember last year.
Yeah.
Year before, whatever.
So there's a music video in there that we need to dust off and shoot some more, you know, up-to-date footage on different locations for that. So I've just been to, you know, to hit the ground running on the podcast. Yeah, I've just been, you know, trying to keep busy.
Good shit. And our special guest, Nicole Scott.
What's up, y'all? Bay Area in the house, right?
Oh yeah.
Bay Area Credit Repair.net. That's who we are. That's where you can find us.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about it.
So
I was reading a little bit on your
absolutely,
page.
man. Absolutely. We're trying to teach everyone how to teach their children financial literacy. And obviously, you know, it starts with you, right? As his parents, we have to be the ones to lead the way and build our own credit profiles and have our credit scores in order, right? Because one day we are probably going to have children, right? Like one day, that's even though we might not think it right now, if we don't have kids.
Just for yourself,
I'm saying just for
brand,
yourself, right? All the
yeah.
benefits that it has for yourself, your business, your brand, everything, right? Credit is needed for everything in the world now, and people just disregard it. Like, you know, they think that if they have some bad things on their credit, it's like, oh my God, I have to pay it, and I just can't pay it. I can't afford it. I don't have the money right now. I'm not even working. No, get your credit repaired. You don't have to pay your debt. If it's already reported as negative, it's over. Don't pay it before you dispute it. That's all I got to say. Because, man, you gotta get it removed. You're not gonna get it removed if you pay it. It's just gonna be there as paid, and that's no good. It's not gonna help you any. So
you're saying you can. Well, I guess how does it work?
Well, that's a great question. I get that every day. Like, how does it work? Like, what are you going to do? Are you magical? Yes, I'm magical. Okay? I'm fucking magical. Okay? I'm a fucking unicorn. I fucking spark sprinkles. Okay? Yeah, let's get that.
I feel the same way.
Man, it's a special feeling, right? It's a great feeling.
Baby.
No. Definitely don't fart sprinkles.
Her face, no.
Maybe glitter.
Maybe not today.
That's funny. But yeah, so like, you know, I tell everyone we validate all the debts first, right?
Yeah.
So most of the time your debt's in collections, right? So this collection company is usually like a junk debt buyer that has bought your debt for pennies on the dollar, right? They don't have good records. They've got to prove it. They got to prove it or they got to remove it. Bottom line, point blank, period. Like, if you can't prove it, and most of these companies can't. They don't have your contracts. They don't have the original documentation, a statement, a letter. That's not what the law requires. They have to follow procedures. They have to follow the law, and the law is it's on our side. You know what I mean? We just have to stand up to fight for our rights, and that's what it's all about: financial freedom, financial literacy, and you know, as long as you can admit that hey, I messed up. I have some things I need to take care of. Let me try to get my credit repaired first, and then
remorseful, take the responsible, necessary
take
steps,
and then let's move forward. Like, let's move forward. You know, people don't realize how easy it is to maintain credit and how easy it is to fuck it up. Like, it's so easy, and it's a dangerous game if you don't know what you're doing. That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, because I'm one of those people
money.
that doesn't really know what they're doing. Yeah.
Right, and
What?
it's so man, it's
Yeah.
a fine line that you gotta walk. That's what I can say. It can be very dangerous, but it can also literally change your life.
Should
Like
do a skit about
literally
that.
change your life. That's the best way I can put it. It has literally changed my life for the better. I
We
should
can do it.
Okay. Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, sounds good.
Man,
Where do we sign up, right?
right. Where do we sign up? Like, change your
Credit
life
skit.
today.
do we sign up, Tommy?
www.bayareacreditrepair.net. We're in the process
Well,
of revamping our site.
How's your Chino credit? How's that? How's it good?
My Chino credit is alright. Yeah, I got too many credit cards.
That might be a good thing, though.
I got too many plastic.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're up to,
Yeah, it might be a good thing for you because people with a lot of credit cards have really good credit, and you can qualify
most
for
people that have a
business
lot of credit
funding.
cards are trying to pay the other credit card with the other credit card.
And you can do
Right.
all of those things.
Right.
You can
Yeah,
balance transfer, you know, and listen, folks. Business credit, they don't report utilization. So if you really are with the credit game, you're going to know, get your personal credit together so you can build a business, have all your credit under your business name, and leverage your business credit. Business credit requires a 680. You got to PG it. They're not going to give you any funding nowadays if you don't PG. Personal guarantee. Personal guarantees got to start at 680. You know, it's better at a 720 because we're bosses, right? We are fucking bosses, and we need to act as so. Like, we're branding ourselves. We want to scale ourselves. Like, we got to have our credit in order for this shit. Seriously, real talk.
Okay. Got my interest.
Man.
Definitely.
Oh, right.
Yeah, wait a minute. Talk. Yeah. Wait a minute. I need to get my shit.
I'm telling
my
you,
personal credit's fucked up. You know what I mean?
that's okay because it can be changed. Like, I'm telling you, like, I've always had credit, right? I was able to buy a house in my early 20s. I bought my house in 2017, my first one. Recession hit 2008, right? So I was underwater for years.
Yeah.
I got the Obama Home Affordability Program.
Shout out.
Man, shout out to Obama. He saved my fucking life, bro. Like, seriously. Like, shout out to Obama. But
Number
yeah,
44, right?
it was just an awesome man. But then I ended up selling my house. I ended up losing my big corporate job in 2016. Went to work one day, just like many people are going through right now with COVID. Went to work one day, like, I was good. I was there for 10 years, vice president of operations, built this company to a multi-million-dollar company. Never thought I would lose my job, right? Thought I had all the power, and I did at one point, but I lost it all one day because they lost their license. And it was no fault of my own, but it's business, you know? So I lost my job. And that's why I can really relate to a lot of people right now who have gone to work one day and lose their job. Like, they walk out, they don't have a fucking job, they can't feed their fucking family.
Right now.
Right now.
Like
Like, I went through this shit in 2016, so I'm here for y'all. I swear to God, like, I'm here for y'all. I really fucking care about you.
COVID's been putting me on hold. I'm
Man.
a waiter for the most part, so the restaurant's been opening and closing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, bro,
I have
I
a job
feel
some
you.
weeks, I don't. We have to serve outside. It's been windy. Tents are getting blown over,
Yeah.
so I'm getting
But,
called
yeah,
off.
yeah.
I'm not making my money.
Yeah.
I was in training to go on air. I got a job for Cumulus
Okay.
after having that radio show I'd mentioned
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
at Delta College.
Yeah.
You know, big shout out to San Joaquin Delta College
Yeah,
for
you know it is.
the RTV department for helping me get the ball rolling. But I got a job at Cumulus and was working there for a while, and I was going to start training. I had started training to go on air at the Hawk. But then COVID happened.
104.1, right?
Yeah, Richard Perry was sitting down with me,
yeah.
and he was, I was doing air checks and whatnot. And he was listening, kind of tweaking me a little bit, trying to, mold me to the right sound and whatnot. But then COVID happened, so now, no one's really going in the booths. All the DJs are doing it from home and whatnot, and so it's just put a hold on everything.
Some of us are still rolling.
Yeah. So that's what.
Some of us are still rolling.
That's
but,
where I've been pushing
most
myself.
people, it's
Oh yeah, I know you guys have been still doing your thing down here, but it's definitely pushed me to want to keep moving forward with the camera work and whatnot.
The entertainment business is done for the last year, and it still looks like it's gonna be done for this year.
So
yeah.
sad, so sad.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. It's super bad, man. Like, seeing so many people lose everything.
Yeah.
I've had good friends that own bars that, that was their whole life. Like, that was their dream.
Yeah.
And literally gone. I got a boy that, he works at Safeway.
Yeah.
Safeway.
I'm seeing qualified people working at Walmart. I'm asking them, look.
One of my friends,
Yeah.
he owned the property. He actually owned the bar. He lost the property. property. Lost
Right.
his, the company, and he lost the property. So he's double fucked.
Yeah.
He lost everything.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I went through this whole thing in 2016, 2017. I lost everything. I lost my home. I lost my cars. I lost everything in my fucking house. Everything in my fucking house, I went to storage, right? Guess what happened? Couldn't pay my storage bill. Each storage unit was $500. That's $1,000 right there. So I lost everything. The only thing I have left is a blanket. So I can definitely relate to everyone that's going through things right now. Like, I promise you it's going to get better. I promise you, like, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We might be going through things right now, but if you keep pushing, I promise you there is light at the end of the tunnel. You just have to give out good energy and be positive. And I know it's hard because sometimes, like, we think that it's just never ending, right?
Yeah,
but I promise you, keep that mindset up. Like, just bring positivity, man, great energy to the world, and things will turn around for you. I promise you.
That's what I try to stay away from.
Hell yeah.
Even though it comes all the time.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Oh, nice.
No, definitely. And what was that again? Let me know where to find that at.
www.bayareacreditrepair.net. And we're on Instagram. You can find us on Instagram _Bay Area Credit Repair. Give us a DM. We love talking to people.
Okay. And how long? You said 2016 or when?
So I really like, it's funny because in 2018 I said, all right, I'm gonna try to fix my credit, right? So I was sitting at a 484, 2017. So 2018, 484 started with Lexington Law. I got some things deleted, but my score wasn't doing much, right? So I really didn't understand how credit worked. Like, I was paying credit repair companies. I'm not a credit repair company. I'm a credit coach. So there's a difference. Like, I really coach people on making a difference, and you never have to pay another credit repair company again. Like,
Life coach.
Absolutely. Like, it's like a life coach. You know what I mean?
Life
like,
depends on it. Everything, right?
Seriously, but it's a credit coach. It's a financial coach. So there's like, we really care about the outcome. Yeah, you got to have good credit to maintain in this world nowadays. No doubt.
Especially in America. Yeah.
Man, especially in America. And you can go anywhere in America that you want to go. You don't have to be just stationed in one spot. It follows you no matter where you go. You can buy property anywhere. So it's it's worth it. But yeah, I paid a couple credit repair companies, just wasn't really getting the results, and was like, man, this is a huge need. I need to learn this shit. Like, I need to help people because people that are paying for this really aren't getting the results that they should be, So that's how I got into it, and I started my business. Funny enough, my corporation docs got approved on 4/20/20, right? Like, probably one of the coolest days ever to get your fucking corporation docs. Again, good energy, positive energy, good things happen, right? So I've been doing this almost a year now, just really focused on, like, really helping people, Like, I love really seeing people win. Like, that's my whole goal, is to really help people go through this, but a lot faster than what it took me. Because, like, I'm just now hitting 700. And I feel like I could have did this shit, like, a year ago had I, like, paid the right people to do it for me. You know what I mean? Like, I've probably spent myself, like, over $1,200, probably more like 15, to credit repair companies just to remove negative items. But there's two sides to credit, right? There's negative and positive. You have to have no negatives and a lot of positives. So, like,
I got a lot of negatives.
Minimal negatives, but you still have to have positives, because guess what? The older the negatives are, the more relevant the positives are, because the positives are gonna outweigh the negatives. So that's, it's all a science, and you gotta play accordingly. That's just what it is. They want you to play by their rules, and that's where I come in, right? Because I'm like a credit bureau bully. Like, I'm not gonna take their answer.
Right.
And
I
I'm
like
just
the
gonna
sound of
accept
that.
it.
Motherfucker right there.
Right.
Yeah, like, hold on, nope, we're not taking that as verified, sir.
Break on that.
Yeah, no, we're not taking that. So,
Talk a little bit about bankruptcy.
bankruptcy. So
As soon as you said that, I just thought of that episode. of
for someone that's
Office,
filed
like,
bankruptcy,
oh,
or
I
for
got
someone thinking of
bankruptcy.
filing for bankruptcy.
Either way, I'm kind of curious to see, like, what your opinion on is, like, trying to fix your credit versus just filing for
Okay, so I'm gonna
bankruptcy.
speak as if I was the person, because at one point I was, right? So at one point I was that person, like, damn, should I file for bankruptcy or should I not, right? I decided not to, because bankruptcy is can potentially stay on your credit report as a public record if you can't get it deleted for up to like 7 to 10 years. Okay, so even if you do have a collection, it's only going to stay on your credit for 7 years if you cannot get it deleted. But I would tell somebody, go through the credit repair process first, try to get everything that you can deleted, and then kind of make an educated decision. I would say if you have like hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, maybe, then bankruptcy would be an option. Right. But if you have like under $100,000, I don't know if that I would do it personally. Right. Because think about it, like these accounts are only going to stay in your credit for 7 years. They can only sue you for 4 years in California, that is. The statute of limitations varies from state to state, but they can only sue you for 4 years. Man, I dodged some bullets in my 4 years, let me tell you. Yeah.
So I actually did file for bankruptcy.
Awesome. Okay, so how's it
Probably
going?
About 5 years ago.
Okay.
I've been able to rebuild some credit. Like my number's pretty good, but I
Right.
still have the issue of having that mark on my my
Right,
record.
so you got to get that off, and one of the ways you can do it is, say for example, so legally these credit bureaus are not supposed to be reporting bankruptcies because the court systems don't report to the credit bureaus, right?
Well, that's what's supposed to save you, right?
Right,
But
that's what's supposed to save you. It's a
somebody
privacy
filed, yes,
invasion.
yeah.
So what needs to happen is people need to freeze their public records, right? So you have all these third-party credit bureaus that house your information that are the ones that report to the credit bureaus, like, for example, LexisNexis, Innovis, SageStream.
Yeah,
A lot of those third-party data furnishers, they're the ones telling on us. And it's none of their damn business. So we need to freeze them, and
They're
then
fucking snitches.
fucking snitches get stitches, right?
Stitches, Tommy.
But
End up in the back
Yeah.
of 55.
Why was
We don't
Tommy? Why was Tommy
Burning
single
rubber.
now?
Tommy, will you be my getaway car?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
That's
Tommy's
good,
a rider.
that's good talk.
Yeah.
V8 small block headers. Gasser.
That's
so
great.
yeah, I mean, you're just gonna challenge them and say, hey, how are you verifying this information when I can't? The court system does not report to you. So
Yeah,
where
yeah.
are you getting this information? Challenge them. They're not, by law, they cannot report that bankruptcy. And by 5, you're now I've had issues where the bankruptcy is newer and the paperwork is fresher, but yours is 5 years. Chances are they probably don't have much documentation. They're not going to be able to prove anything. So
Okay.
here's my motto: prove it or remove it. Make them
Okay.
prove it.
Right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And continue to build. Continue to build.
See, that's the thing. I think because I've been in so much debt, like I had to file bankruptcy after a divorce.
Okay.
And I was left with a lot to kind of carry on my own.
Right.
So like I think at this point I'm kind of
You're
almost
hesitant.
afraid.
Right. You're
to
afraid because
even
you
dip
don't
my toe in.
you don't know how to properly manage your credit.
Yeah.
Right? Because you pay cash for everything, right? What would happen? And I'm going to ask you this like as if you haven't used a credit card before, right? So don't
Yeah.
think of any of your negative experiences. Think about this as a fresh mind. What would happen if you got a Visa rewards card and you had 1.5% to 2% cash back for all your purchases, and you used all of your cash towards your credit card, right? And then you paid it off prior to your statement date, and you're not letting it revolve, so you're not gaining any interest. It's not charging you a thing, but you're earning 2% cash back on all of your everyday purchases like gas, groceries, anything that you normally would pay for in cash. So what we're doing is we're going to leverage our credit with our everyday purchases, but we're going to pay it off prior to the statement date, because the statement date's the date that it generally reports to the credit bureaus. It can be different, right? So you got your statement date, your due date, and the date that it reports, which the date that it reports can be the statement date, but it also can be a different date. So I recommend 2 days prior to the day that they report to the credit bureaus, pay your credit cards off in full. Use the cash that you use for your everyday purchases and put it there, because you have to use credit, right? We have to use it to get more of it, and that's what our goal is, to get more of it, because we want to buy properties, we want to buy big boy toys.
Big boy toys.
Big boys.
So I
We
had-
like big boys.
Big boy
Yes.
skins.
Them
I've
bro
always
dozers.
heard that if you don't carry any balance, like if you're paying off fully every month, that
Yeah.
you don't build credit on your
You
credit cards
absolutely
like
do.
that.
You absolutely do. Like, I have an Amex card right now, and if I spend $3,000 within the first 90 days, I get 25,000 points, right? So
Nice.
it's like I'm spending all my money on my Amex card, but for me, the way that I find it easier for myself is at the end of the week, all my purchases that I would have paid for in cash, I just put that same money into my bank account and pay it towards my credit card. So I'm getting all those rewards, and the rewards can be used for whatever you want. I mean, I have cards that are cash back cards. I have cards that are rewards cards. I just signed up for a new one today with First Tech. Shout out to First Tech. Shout out to Navy Federal. Credit unions, guys. That's who we need to be building financial relationships with because they got our backs. I just
Navy?
helped Navy Federal. Shout out to Navy Federal. I just helped one of my clients refinance their car from a 16% interest rate to a 4.89, saving over $200 a month on their car payment. So listen up. If you got bad credit, now is the time to do it. They're giving out super low interest rates.
Okay, I mean, I'm with it, definitely. Yeah, I definitely got to look into that, really.
I mean, you got to just keep on adding positives. Like, people are like, well, I got a credit card, I got this, I got that. Well, people don't realize there's 5 categories to credit, right? So with those 5 categories, we got 1 is your on-time monthly payments. And this is what I tell everyone. That's going to impact you the most. That's 35% of your score, on-time monthly payments. It doesn't matter if your bill is 50 cents or $500. It's the principle. You got to pay it on time. It's the principle. We work on principles. We're old school with banking, right? So the next is credit utilization. That accounts for 30% of your credit score, right? So the magic number that you want to keep your utilization is really like 2%, but you can go up to like 6% without losing any points. If you go over 10%, your credit score is going to drop. If you go over 30%, you're going to be labeled as high risk. The banks tell you 30%. Home goal, Nicole told you less than 10%, 2 to 6% is where you want to be, right? Because we want to buy homes. That's our goal. That's my goal. That's y'all's goal. We want to buy properties, right? We want to invest. We want to get Airbnbs. We want to be landlords. Like, we need to act accordingly, guys. Like, seriously, there's so much property out there to be had. All of us in here could probably qualify for first-time home buyer programs, and you can buy up to a 4-plex with your FHA loan. Man, quit playing with it. Quit. Like, it's such, you guys are losing money on the table.
Y'all learning today.
Man,
Round table. Y'all know what it is.
Man.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Every Friday night at 8 p.m. we hear this the round table.
I got a question.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Tom.
Is it better to have just 2 credit cards or
like how we
5
raised
credit
his
cards?
5. Like, honestly, your mix of accounts, you need to have at least 10 open, active accounts reporting to each credit bureau monthly.
Damn, 10?
10
cards.
At least 10. I have it like 20. I have like 25 probably now because I get new credit cards all the time. I know it sounds stupid, but
No, it don't.
it's for a purpose. Like, I know what my purpose is, and I know what my goal is. Yeah, I want an 800 credit score. A strong 800. Like, there's differences between a strong 800 and an 800 that walks into a car dealership and gets declined. That's fake credit, right? So there's authentic 800, and I'm gonna be authentic. And then there's fake, synthetic credit. You don't want that. You gotta build it. You know what I mean? You gotta earn trust. And a lot of these companies, they don't want to be the first ones to give you a chance. They want to see, oh, well, other companies, Capital One gave them a chance, and oh, look, there's all these other financial institutions that gave them a chance. We'll give them a chance too, no problem. We're gonna outdo them. We're gonna give them $25,000 limit instead of 10. Like, that's what we want. We want big balances.
I think Capital One was the first card I got after I filed bankruptcy.
Oh yeah,
so
Capital One's very forgiving.
Yeah.
You can literally build with them. That's one of the companies that I recommend people to start building with, because they'll literally start people that have challenged credit off, and you can pre-qualify with them on their website with no effect to your credit, right? It'll tell you right then and there if you qualify, and if you don't, you can get a secured card with them and start, right? Just start earning your trust with them, and that's what it's all about, trust. That's all they want to hear, and that's all that they really want to see is that you're responsible. Yeah, they want to give me money.
Give me my rent. On the first.
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini. Yeah, I tell people like this, like, I got 2 sides to me, right? So there's 2 sides to credit.
Wow.
There's the positive and the negatives, right? So I got the secret sauce for both sides, baby.
My son and my mom are both Geminis.
Oh, man. Awesome people, I can tell you right now.
What you?
Negative and a
80s
positive.
baby.
What's the Chinese zodiac?
I don't know.
82?
70.
What's before the boar?
70.
Well,
70.
the boar is
70. 70 years, 70 years. You know what year
for the year the boar. It is, huh?
1982.
The boar's 83.
Year of the dog.
The dog.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's the only pet I've ever had is like dog. Dog.
Very loyal, right?
Oh man, so loyal.
And the balancer.
Yeah,
Wait. So you're a Gemini, born year of the dog.
yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of justice.
Man,
The-
I'm
the-
like
the
I'm
twin-
super
twin
solid,
justice.
man. I'm
The
solid.
twin justice.
Like let Tim Miller over here tell you I'm solid.
It's all
Man.
Big shout out.
off
Big
the
shout
dome.
out.
This is
Man.
like air signs,
Yeah.
right? Because like the Chinese dog is Eastern, and then the Westerners, like the Chinese dog is Libra.
Oh, he's a Libra.
So am I.
Wow.
Are you? Yeah.
Fucking dope. Fucking dope.
I'm a Sagittarius.
I don't know much about the Sagittarius sign. When's your birthday?
December 8th.
Okay, my favorite number is 8. Like my birthday is June 8th.
Okay.
So we're literally like 6 months apart. Our birthdays. That's crazy. What year were you born?
83.
Man, same age.
Tommy, tell her about the Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, they're the centurion, the man that chases his own arrow, half man, half beast.
Beast mode.
You guys saw it out in the hallway?
It's,
Oh yeah, I did. I witnessed that shit. I was like, oh shit, it's going down.
the centurion, right? The adventurer.
Definitely adventure. I love to travel.
Let's see, high intensity out of the all fire signs.
Yes. That's what
Sag,
we're talking about.
then it's like Leo, then Aries, or Aries and Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I fiery, babe?
Oh, yeah. Very much.
So Sag, that's how they talk in the Western, but the Chinese look at the Sag and give it the same characteristics as the rat.
I'm a rat.
He's a rat.
He's a rat.
He's a rat.
Oh no.
I'm a rat. He's a rat.
So he's a Libra, but what is his
What
like year?
What year? Oh, rat's
Rat.
it.
Oh man.
Rat.
A rat, 84.
It's like a Sag.
I know, right?
We live
I don't
by
know.
it.
I think the year of the boar might be worse. Or pig.
And if you
I don't
read them what they
know.
are,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
I mean, it's like
Everybody has a positive and everybody has
yeah,
a
exactly. It's a positive and negative. It's energy, right?
negative.
All about energy.
Definitely. Oh, man, that's crazy. Bones, what you working on over there?
I have been trying to keep sharing what we're doing on like all my platforms this whole time.
We're on Twitch right now. Say hi.
Oh dang, I didn't even notice that we had the TV up. What's up? Just over here, I got the GoPro live here on Facebook. I have my camera that stopped recording that I had to hit record again on.
Oh, shit. So how you guys been doing through this
Man,
pandemic bullshit?
you know, here's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people have gone through tough times, but I have blossomed through this time, and I'm just so blessed. Like, that's all I can say is I'm so blessed, and I just want to share the blessings with everybody and try to help anyone that's willing to accept the fact that they need to change, and let's start. Let's start. We all got to start somewhere, right? So the first step is admitting, okay, I need to change some of my habits. I need to change some of my ways, and I need to get serious about this shit. And I'm gonna do it. And that's just what it is, right? I'm gonna get it done.
That's for every aspect of life.
Absolutely, every aspect of life. I am not a procrastinator,
Because
and I like to
definitely
get
for
shit
me,
done.
I feel like that 2020 was probably one of my greatest years.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like,
Man,
because I've struggled my whole life, so for
right.
me, like people freaked out, and I'm like, well, this is like every day for me. What are you
Right, like I
talking
love it. I
This
don't
is
like
normal.
people
What are you
in my
talking about?
personal bubble, anyways.
Talking about? Y'all scared of not having what? Like,
I feel like it just
We've been going
invokes
without
such
that, right?
change in everyone. Like
Yeah.
I know that 2020 for me was like I wouldn't have gone back to school if it wasn't for the pandemic.
Right,
I'll definitely
and that's a
get
blessing.
sick.
Like that's a
I would've
true
stopped
blessing
school
because,
if it wasn't for the pandemic.
like, what made you go back to school in 2020, and what are you going to school for?
I want to be a vet tech eventually, so
Okay.
I'm in prereqs and general ed right now.
What were you doing before?
I have been in the food industry for
That's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
Listen, you're good. You're getting yourself into a career that you're gonna love to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is your dream. This is what you want to do. Like you're gonna be great at it because you've got a heart of gold, and you're gonna be the best person for this job. And that's the mentality that you need to keep. because the reason why you're doing this is because you're passionate about it, right? And we love doing things that we're passionate about. So you're going to love your career. And that's one of the greatest blessings that we can have is loving our career. Like, I loved my career when I was an operations manager, but after I was like having all these regular ass employee jobs, I hated it. I hated being an employee. I'm not an employee. I hate it. You know, and there's so many things that we can do that we love and that we're passionate about. And I'm so happy that you're finally going to do something that you're truly passionate about.
Yeah. I think 2020 definitely helped me see that what I was doing, it didn't feel important in the midst of everything else that was going on. And I think the thing I've always come back to is animals and like caring for them. And, you know, that's kind of what I decided, like, it would make me want to keep working through a pandemic.
Yeah.
Because I looked around and I was like, why am I risking everything for this?
Right.
You know? This
and
company
now you
doesn't
can
care
look
about
forward to going to work every day and
Now
like
we're live on
knowing
Instagram,
that
too.
your purpose is being met.
Live
And that's
everywhere.
like the most rewarding thing.
learn
Like besides
it.
our children, of course, and stuff, but like that's
Shout out to all-
we got to go there 5 days a week, man. It's tough when you don't like what you do. So
Yeah.
I
It's
highly
too much
encourage-
time
it's too
wasted.
much time wasted. Life wasted. Like what's the purpose if you're not going to enjoy life, right?
Yeah.
So I really encourage everyone who isn't happy in their current positions. Like I'm also a career coach too. Like I really try to get people motivated to get to the right path, their right path, the right path for them. Like everybody's different, right? And we got to really focus on what path is right for you. What's going to make you the most success in your life, right? Because that's what it's about. We got to make this life successful. We only get one, right? So straight up,
Exactly. Enjoy it.
hell yeah.
Don't spend it all working.
No,
Hey,
do not.
Especially.
One of my friends on Instagram just asked who's talking. If you don't mind introducing yourself.
Oh,
again.
yeah. My name's Nicole Scott. I'm on Instagram _Bay Area Credit Repair _Bay Area Credit Repair. So follow us, give us a DM. You know, we like to. We're just now starting to grow our page on Instagram. So I think we have like 1,200 followers right now or something like that. So yeah, we want to get to 10K like pretty quick.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. You guys will. You guys know a lot.
Man,
Like,
I'm telling you, like I became obsessed
tell me
with
a lot of
success.
things I need to be learning. Yeah.
Absolutely, like
Not
you
a
gotta
bad thing to
become-
be obsessed with.
You got to become obsessed with success. I'm trying to tell you right now, it's a great road to be on, and it won't lead you down the wrong path. It won't lead you wrong. I promise.
Gotta say that.
Oh man, I don't know. I hope the year of the ox. I hope it's better. So the
Hold on,
Chinese
I gotta
ox
reconnect
is
my
like
GoPro.
the Western Capricorn, the boss.
It's a year, baby.
It's an earth sign, right? It's more on the high intensity level as the other signs, like Virgo and Taurus, right? The other ones.
Nice.
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, what are you looking for? What do you
Man, I'm trying to really like at this point right now, like I still work 3 days a week for another company running their business, right? So my goal is to not have to go and help somebody else with their business and do it all for me. I'll do it all for myself, right? Yeah. So that's my goal. I've already told the company I'm done. And look, if you don't pay me what I'm worth, I'll leave you today. I don't get. Hey, listen. You know what I told my boss last month or the month before?
And I feel like for me though, it's not even the money. It's just
No,
the
it's the
point.
principle. You're fucking disrespectful to me and you're treating me like I'm a fucking slave. You got me fucked up. And I told him that last month. Like I said, check this out. I'll walk the fuck out right now. How about that? Like you're not gonna disrespect me. Who the fuck do you think you are? Like straight up, these employers think that they can just talk to us employees any old type of way because we need employment. No, fuck you. I don't need you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I always encourage people to do what makes you happy. Like,
Oh,
if,
trust me, I used to work for the worst guy. I used to work for Walmart, the worst company. That shit was.
Yeah.
I seen that place.
yeah, I always try to talk to people at Walmart when I go there and shop and just say, hey, like, do you like your job? Are you happy here? Like, what's gonna?
Well, I was up for management. It was horrible.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, you know, Walmart's a great place to
The
shop.
money was not bad on top, but I mean, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine people that work at Walmart are really like, this is going to be my job for the rest of my life and I'm going to retire from this place. I don't know how someone would wake up every day and be excited about that. And I want to get people excited about their future, you know? I don't want them to think, look, I got to work at Walmart the rest of my life. No, work at Walmart while you go to school. Work at Walmart while you're sitting there bettering yourself. You know what I mean? You got to leverage your job to get to your next level. What's your next level? What's your next play? Like, you always got to be 10 steps ahead, or else you're going to be left behind. And that's what people need to realize. Like, we got to get it together. We got to take action. Every day we should be doing something. I let my clients take the weekends off sometimes, but if they can't get shit done during the week, sometimes, right? Because I work 7 days a week. You know, I'm a hustler, and that's just what it is. And I put in work for my clients, and I need to have them put in the same effort towards me. Like, I'm giving you 100%, I need 100%. Like, if I ask you to do something, I'm gonna need that done within 48 hours. Like, no bullshit, okay? And that's what they pay me for, to hold them accountable for their actions, because they can't just get shit done on their own.
Yeah.
And that's why they are my clients, right? And that's why after they're done with me, they're probably not gonna have those same type of traits or habits, because we can't procrastinate on certain shit, right? We got to get shit done. And that's why we make plans, we make small wins, we celebrate all wins, small wins, big wins, it doesn't matter. We celebrate all wins, and a win is a win. Even one small thing, opening up a new bank account, I did that today. That's a win. That's a win. I opened up a bank account with First Tech Credit Union. That's a win, man. That's a win. So we just got to make small wins every day. Yeah, for sure, man.
That's it. Every day's a new day.
Hell
Right,
yeah.
right.
Utilize all of your time wisely.
So what did you do today, Bones?
Well, today,
Of the day.
yeah, I'm actually the reason I've been quiet over here is because of what I've been doing today. So me and my guys from the Third Eye team, two representatives sitting right behind you.
Hey.
My right hand man Celador, my homie Jimmy Dean over there. We've just been, trying to think of new and different ways to be creative and whatnot. Like I'd mentioned earlier, Celador and I have been getting together, trying to make some visuals to go with beats.
He's been making beats all fucking day, man.
And so with me making videos, I need to have another platform to post them all. I have the Instagram, but do I want to share everything to IGTV? That's over a minute long. But so I created a YouTube channel. You can find that. Search Bones in the Booth. Or no, that one's actually From the Booth. I named that one From the Booth because any content you see there is from the booth.
Yeah.
And I actually talked to Kevin, another Third Eye representative. I was on the phone with him for about 40 minutes, just talking about.
Like taking pictures, videos, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shooting videos and stuff.
Yeah, I've been pushing more of
It's
that.
hard. I mean, I know it's been not what it was.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely it's been stunted a little bit. But I've been pushing more of that since, like I mentioned earlier, I can't do the radio thing, so I've been pushing more for my camera work.
So what kind of camera work do you do?
A lot of the time, most of the time, it's shooting these guys back here behind you guys in their live performances. I do photography, like if you want to do family photos or whatever.
Bro, we're gonna have to link, bro.
I'll do
my photographer just told me like her laptop took a shit and she's not gonna be able to do our pictures. Like, we have a 1-year-old daughter, so we're always getting family photos, and that's what it's all about, guys.
I'm new on that aspect, though. I'm still growing.
We all gotta start
I was going for
somewhere,
the
right?
radio, but then COVID pushed me to this.
No, you're the fucking man. Fuck that. You are the fucking man. I don't give a fuck.
Man, Bones.
You are the fucking man, bro.
Thanks.
Like,
Got
you need to be the authority in your space. I don't care what you say, if you're new or not. You're the fucking man.
You're right.
Just keep that
You're
fucking
right.
mentality.
But I started with doing like events. Like whenever they do shows, I like making videos of just like recap on what happened or whatever. Or I have a friend that runs I'm not exactly sure what to call it off the top of my head, but it's called Social Hour, and she throws events and whatnot in around Modesto, in that area, like art shows, DJs that want to perform this and that. And so I was going to her shows and just recording, just everybody enjoying themselves. The artists, sometimes they have live paintings, artists trying to sell their work.
Right.
Well, I guess sell themselves, to an extent. They got DJs, mixing stuff, so I just like doing videos of those originally, and then it kind of went on to other things. This year I'm starting the Citizens of the World documentary I want to work on. I want to make a skate video. I want to. I've shot a music video, like I mentioned earlier, with Wigonomics. We need to continue to shoot more for. So I mean, I'm pretty much open to anything.
Yeah, dude.
I have a
like,
friend that hit me up, wants me to shoot a little baby gender reveal video coming up here in the next couple weeks. So I'm pretty
Man,
much open to it all.
nowadays, like everyone wants video and photography, like everybody. Cause look, they can't have people at their events, so they got to share it with people via video.
Let them know where to find you, Bo.
Yeah.
You can follow me on Instagram at Bones in the Booth.
Is it Bones in or IN?
IN.
Okay.
Well, it all started from when I was doing the radio show. When I was, we called it Hip Hop at High Noon. Me and my buddy Waste, he's out in Fresno. And we did local beats. Everybody that sent us stuff, Third Eye Team, you know, everybody. Emerald Brown, shout out to her. Everybody. I don't want to make anyone feel left out, but she is the first name that came to the top of my head, and I don't want to rattle everyone off. But and so whenever I stepped on the mic and turned it on, you know, like, hey, what's up? You know, it's Bones in the Booth, and that kind of stuck. And so that just kind of became my thing. Anytime I did radio, it was Bones in the Booth.
Yeah.
And then I kind of took the aspect of in the booth kind of wherever I went and kind of have this mentality of wherever I'm at creating something or in my creative space or creative element, that's my booth. So I guess like my mind, like I guess up here my mind's
That's
my
pretty
booth.
dope.
So
Yeah.
I just kind of took Bones in the Booth to my photography stuff, my video stuff, like everything. And then that's kind of why the YouTube channel I just created is called From the Booth. So it's like kind of like from the vault, you know, everything from the booth and whatnot. And then yeah, so that's kind of, so yeah, Bones in the Booth, all one word, on Instagram. I think Twitter is From the Booth, or Twitter is tweets From the Booth. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure if you put booth in there, it'll come up somewhere. But I do have my phone right here on, and I just look at it.
Can you tell us more about the Citizens of the World project?
I can, but I actually might. Oh yeah, sorry. Twitter is From the Booth, yo. But I think I might need one of these guys up here on the mic with me if you guys don't mind.
That's all good.
Kelvin or Jimmy. I mean, Celador. Do either of you care to help explain? Oh, Cell's got headphones in, I forgot. So Jimmy Dean stepping to the mic. I always have a hard time trying to, I know Kevin, he's up in Yosemite right now, he would be able to give us the best explanation. Hey, would you mind tapping him?
If I'm correct, he
Can you hear me?
he adopted
we're trying
it from
to.
some philosophers had a saying of something like, "I'm a citizen of the world. I'm not a citizen of a country or a nation or anything. I'm a global citizen." You know what I'm saying? So like that's how we should be thinking globally, mentally. You know, like all is one. You know, and peaceful is some type of like philosophy thing. I think it was Plato. Plato. But being a citizen of the world is just, you know, anybody can be a citizen of the world. You follow the collective, like of MCs that rap with us, Mr. Clean, shout out Economics, like everybody who's involved, MC Wicks, everybody, you know.
Yeah. So like from what I took from, you know, Kevin, you know, you ask him a question and he'll give you, you know, a couple chapters of an answer sometimes, but it's all very insightful. But it's like, okay, I need just this much. But anyway, so like what I got from him is like when I asked him like what Citizens of the World was when it was first kind of starting out, it was like it's a collective of people with an elevated consciousness of wanting, you know, a higher, you know, elevated, you know, state of mind and open-mindedness and whatnot.
Absolutely.
What would you say, Celador? How would you explain here?
See underneath the veil, you know. See underneath the veil. That's the third eye, right? Better understanding of what's going on around us, like, you know, even crazy stuff's going on all the time, right? So, you know, what's really going on, you know, what's really going on, But, yeah, that's just a collective of crews, MCs, you know, we've been doing shows in California for 3-4 years, you know, until the thing happened. But,
Where in California you guys at? Like, just in Stockton, or?
We all came out of Modesto.
Okay.
But now
209 area.
Located here in Oakland locally, and then we got a homie, KB Goalie up in Yosemite.
And then you got
Bones mentioned Keen Vision.
Then you got
Man.
Diamond Mine, Green Tooth, Brandini holding it down in Modesto.
And Abstract Poets, Citizens of the World, Just Some One and Only, Uzi the Biz one. Yeah, we got got a bunch of working members. But
And I feel like it's
you know, it's like citizens of the world. It's like everyone's a citizen, so it's like you should be you're already in the gang and you don't even know it, you know.
And I feel like it's grown beyond just like the music part, beyond MCs, like it's artists, you know, the b-boys, the graffiti, me as the cinematographer and everything.
Coming with the bada bing.
The bada bing.
The Earthling. Coming with the bada bing.
What is this you got here?
It's like a quarter of a controller.
It's just the parts you need.
I just want to play my music on my hard drive, you know.
But you scratch with those little things.
You can, yeah. I think you can make the wiki wiki sound.
Scratch
The wiki wiki sound.
sound on that?
Oh, fresh sound. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't been that drunk enough. That's track 8, ladies and gentlemen.
I haven't been that drunk enough. Well,
when I freestyle.
So what do you have going on?
Me,
I don't know much about you. Not to put you on the spot or anything.
I just
don't know much about him. This guy's a legend.
I've seen him here at the past couple events and whatnot here.
I come in by.
Just coming by.
Tell him your name.
Yeah, Tommy Slapskins.
Tommy Slapskins.
Yeah, I've seen you out there with the drum and whatnot.
Right?
Tommy Slapskins.
I've seen you out there with the drums and I thought that was pretty interesting. I actually just got
seen him out Slapskins.
My mother got me a silver tongue drum, so I've been digging that with the little rubber mallets, and it kind of makes me want to get a hand pan. It's like bigger.
A hang drum.
What?
It's like a hang drum.
Oh, the hand pan is, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the little silver tongue drum that I got. Whatever, Jimmy.
Well, this is at Ashby Bart Flea Market.
What?
Yeah, he wanted 65.
Okay.
I only had a 20 and a 10.
Got
30 30 is what it is. Okay,
30
sir,
is-
take it or leave it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And you know,
Life is
he got
about
my 30, I got his
negotiations.
drum.
Yeah, you got to negotiate with people
Tell
these
the world
days.
who you are.
Yeah, I had him step to
Please,
the mic
Jimmy D.
to help me explain
Third IT.
what
All right.
you know, the old citizens of the world is.
I know you guys been working on a lot of beats, you and Sal.
We got something coming. We got something cooking.
Okay.
Do we not? Celador. Do we got something cooking or not? Do we
Can
got
I
something cooking? We
Step
got
to the
something
mic and tell them what you got cooking.
He said, "Oh yeah."
The whole Hemador thing, you know, because me and Celador together is Hemador. Like Jimmy, Jaime, Celador, Hemador. But do you know what an El Hemador is?
Like, I don't fucking know.
An El Hemador is
I know you've been talking about
is
it.
the person that processes
I've heard it before.
he processes the agave,
Okay.
like the agave root to make tequila. It's El.
Yeah.
But yeah. So other than that, when you scoot out, section away.
Jimmy Dean, yeah. Jimmy Dean.
And he's
Third
out.
Eye Team presence coming up in here. Shit. Once again, yeah. Tommy, any last words you want to say?
Any last words? No,
For you?
never. No last words.
No last words?
Keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Build that credit.
Absolutely.
Build that credit.
Build.
Any last words, bro? Before we get up out of
Wish
here.
someone would have told me in my
Last
teens.
words.
Man.
Just
$100,000
anytime
with
you
the
find
game
a search
drop.
bar in anything, any app, any whatever you're at, if there's a search bar, type in Bones in the Booth, see what comes up, follow it, subscribe it,
Nice.
whatever it is. If there's no account yet there probably will be.
Right? You never know, right? Shit. Before we get out of here, Nicole Scott, let them know one more time.
Man, y'all need to find me if you're really serious and you want a real boss, you want to work with a real boss to get you into some real boss moves, like you need to get at me. www.bayareacreditrepair.net. Our email address is info at bayareacreditrepair.net. You get at me on Instagram _Bay Area Credit Repair. And we'll get with it. Like, it's $4.99 to get your credit reports. We can send you a free analysis. Don't be ashamed. You know, the only stupid question is that's not asked. So don't feel like you're asking a question that's dumb. You've made the first step. You know you need to change. Let's do it. Let's just get it done. All right, let's get it done. I'm not going to judge you, and I don't want you to judge yourself. So let's just get it done.
Shit. Y'all better pay attention and do it. Good, Tommy? Anything? No? Good? Okay.
I need another drink.
Y'all know this. You know how we about to do. It's the Roundtable every Friday night at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Subscribe to Cut It Up Music. Mason Tabless, I'm out of here. I want to thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Bones, you know what it is. Always love, man. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, Bones out the
Jump in
booth.
here. Y'all stay with it. Hey, once again, that's cutitupentertainment.com. Fuck with us. We'll see you guys in a little bit. We out.
Citizens of the world.